I completely forgot to mention in this video, but they also announced that we're getting a brand new Iron Man skin again, and well, Miller actually leaked a while back that it could be the Prometheum Iron Man suit, and well, that seems like it's going to be the case, so let me know what your thoughts are on that as well in the comments below. Alright, so look, a lot of stuff is going down for Marvel's Avengers in a really good way. First of all, what you're seeing in the background is the beginning to something completely different to what we've been experiencing for the last couple of months, basically since the game released. So we got a ton of stuff to cover because yesterday was a live stream with the devs, and boy oh boy did they drop a lot of interesting information. And also tomorrow is going to be our first official look at some Hawkeye gameplay. Now as always, drop a like if you are excited for the future of this game, and no, I am not paid by Square Enix, but I will never reject that. Who am I gonna lie to, right? But let's dive into this video, and like I said, starting off with what you're seeing in the background. It's coming in patch 1.5 on March the 18th, 2021. I'm gonna start off from the left side, so of course, new hero being Hawkeye. That basically comes with a brand new story, which we already know is of course Operation Hawkeye Future Imperfect. We know the villain is going to be Maestro, and also the new biome coming with Hawkeye is going to be the Wasteland biome. Now, as it stands, and I'm hoping we're going to see more of this tomorrow, but we haven't actually seen any actual gameplay, I guess you could say, of the new biome. Sure, we've seen some snippets in some sort of trailers and so forth, but nothing as far as exploration goes, right? That's something I really want to see. It is coming to the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. This is the official next-gen release that we've been waiting for. They did actually show some screenshots in yesterday's stream. As far as I'm aware, there are no official ones that have been put out there basically by themselves, so it was just in the stream. But I mean, as far as screenshots can go, it did look absolutely phenomenal. We already know improved graphics is going to be something with 4K and 60 frames per second alongside faster load times. Now that's not all that comes with patch 1.5, because of course right at the bottom you see the new features, which are the campaign replay. By the way, do not get this mixed up for a new game plus. It's simply, quite literally, just a campaign replay. But on top of that, we got the harm room customization. So that's that. That kind of clears that out of the way. But what else is coming with, I guess, the future of this DLC? Now, I want to show you guys the new little background, by the way, that you see on your main menu, which is the new biome. Again, this was basically just showed on the screen. I think it looks pretty cool. It's nice to always get a refreshing background as your home screen, right? Whenever you load up Marvel's Avengers, so I think that is always a pro, I guess you could say. Could it, I guess, be a situation where maybe we can go ahead and actually choose what backgrounds we have? I think that would be a cool idea, but hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But getting more into the juicy information, right, getting more into why this is going to be good is because somebody asked a question that we've been waiting for, and that is, will the main villains always be AIM? Sorry for not being more specific, but in other words, can we get rid of AIM? That's basically what that's saying. Now, the Crystal PR guy, who's basically just the dude in the chat, said, we've given quite a few hints at what we're building up to with the story, and the big bad isn't actually AIM. So, look, this is something that we've all been moaning about, myself included, for a long time. I'm sick and tired of fighting robots. I don't want to fight aimbots all the time. It gets boring. I don't care how many characters you give me. It's not fun, it's bland. I don't think you can make it more fun. I mean, sure, we got the customization with the harm room now, and that leads on to the next thing I just want to quickly get off my chest before I completely forget. It's that somebody asked the question of, will there be more environments to the harm room in the future? Because again, being in that harm room kind of simulation, it can get pretty boring. There's not really a lot of challenge going on as it stands right now if you load up that game and you play it. So I think in terms of environments, that absolutely needs to change, and well, they responded to that with a simple yes. Now that's enough for me, because the harm room is getting boring. I don't like it, I don't want to do it. I can see it's beneficial, but I need new environments, new locations for it. Just existing locations, that would do me. That would be something I'd be more than happy with, right? Especially when it comes down to maps that are in space or like a daytime map or whatever, I guess, floats your boat, right? I just think having the ability to do that in the harm room is a win all around. And I know there's been a lot of confusion as to whether or not you could do multiplayer in the harm room. No, that is not a thing, unfortunately. They confirmed again yesterday that, hey, it's just single player, so I guess it's one of those things, right? Nonetheless, I'm still pretty excited for that stuff. Now, this is where we stand, okay? We stand where there's a lot of stuff that's going down. And I mean, when you take a look at patches that we've had since the launch of the game, and I guess quote unquote the big patches we've had, this is easily the biggest patch in the sense of a big update that's actually going to have a brand new batch of things come into the game, right? Because when we look at old patches that were considered big patches, of course, let's be honest, it wasn't really big because it was just fixing loads of bugs and glitches. So this, at least in my opinion, is a win all around. I'm very, very excited for it. I think it will do well, and I think at the end of this we should hopefully, well, I mean, let's be honest, this should basically be the ending of AIM. We're not going to be fighting aimbots anymore. I don't want to do it, you don't want to do it, absolutely nobody wants to do this more than like 6 months, okay, because it gets repetitive, and like I said, no matter how many characters you throw my way, I just don't want to fight robots anymore. I want more villains, well, not villains, more enemies, should I say, and I think that's where things are going to really spice up, I guess you could say. Now, that's my 2 cents on that. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff to take in because it's the first update that actually is going to contain a batch of new things into the game. Am I excited for it? Heck yeah, I am. I'm definitely not gonna lie. I still need to get a PlayStation 5. The chances of me actually getting that in the next week, I don't even know if that's possible anymore, but I'm gonna be stuck on the PlayStation 4. Now, is this a good or bad thing? Well, it's actually kind of sliced in the middle because I'm really excited to try out the custom harm rooms, and I'm also excited to see if it's gonna basically blow up my PlayStation 4, which I have a strong feeling I don't think it's gonna be able to handle it. I mean, I'm going to push it to the max, push it to the maximum limit that I could, but if they can actually get that done well, like where my game is not going to be laggy and I guess these custom harm rooms are simply not going to be playable, and they are playable instead, I think that's a win. I think they've genuinely done something good. If it's going to be something where it's like, I guess I can play the custom harm room on my PlayStation 4 or my Xbox One, which I don't have, I'm just giving you guys an example, right? And it's just, I guess, barely playable, and then we get something like, hey, we're focusing on the bugs and the glitches for this, then that's going to be mega annoying, because then you may as well just cut that out the update for us last gen guys for the time being, and just say, hey, you're just getting campaign replay, everything else, and no harm room customization. But hey, I don't want to be quick to judge, but we'll have to definitely see how that goes. But guys, that's going to wrap up this video here. Leave your thoughts on it all in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.